We have a very special guest today, and she comes with a great musical background and a wonderful name that I do apologize, Josee, if I do not pronounce it correctly, but I will try. We have with us today Josee Vaillancourt. Thumbs up. Thank you, Josee. I mean, it's such a beautiful name, and I'm like, oh my goodness, but welcome.
Thank you.
And it's always nice to go into our local community and find these stories that, I guess, share a commonality of cultures crossing together. You are obviously French, but you do a lot of work with the Arab communities, the Eastern Arab communities in the city. So first of all, tell us your story, how you came to Winnipeg and what you're doing now.
I'm originally from Quebec. I was studying music in university, and at some point I figured I have to find a job. So I took a course in Thunder Bay Community College, Confederation Community College, called Performing Arts Management. Being first language French and culturally also Quebecer, my first on-the-job training, I wanted it to be in a province where there was a large community that also was Francophone. So they sent me here to Winnipeg. So I come by the train, like a lot of immigrants did, and I come out of Union Station, I look around and I see the sky really high, the light amazing, and I get this feeling this is home. I'm finally found home. And so the second year I go back and I decide this is really where I want to come, so I come back here. And I did little jobs in performing arts management with the Cirque Molière and a summer theater at some point. And since then, I also met my partner here. I didn't come here because of my partner. Usually that's how people come, you know, they marry with someone from here. And I met him about 6 years after I was here. And eventually I had a piano studio. I was teaching. I've been teaching for about 30 years.
Wow.
Piano, privately. And I gave birth to my daughter, who is now at the Faculty of Music in the jazz vocal program. And she's better than her mom. And her father is from the Jewish community. When I was in university, I studied ethnomusicology, so I've always had an interest in various cultures. And I discovered Facebook, and on Facebook, I use Facebook to present me as an artist, as a musician. And I was in the trio Damsel in Swain with an actor, a local actor and a guitarist. And I was using my Facebook to keep people aware of what I was doing, hopefully. And people from all over the world found out, and I became friends with a lot of early music artists from Europe, all over. Early music is medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque music, right? And through that, eventually, I've met this amazing Moroccan artist who lives in the Netherlands, and then I met this Lebanese actor who in Lebanon, and little by little, my Middle East, my Arab world community grew and grew. And the reason I love the Arabic culture is because of the literature, the poetry. I love poetry. And I also have some training as a translator, and I know that when you translate, you always lose something, right? And I wanted to find someone to teach me Arabic so I could read the poetry in its original language, so I would not miss that little sparkle of the language that we miss. And through that, I found out about the plight in the Arab world region, you know, the wars and all that stuff. And I started becoming kind of an activist on the side, signing petitions here and there. And I'm more involved now with Amnesty International. I took a course with Amnesty International. And little by little, I went to a talk that was given about the destruction of homes in Palestine for Palestinians, which is really horrible. And I've met Rana at one of those, and then Rana was looking for adult women to do specific dance in this Arab Heritage Celebration show that's coming up. And she asked me, and I figured, oh, sure. I mean, I had seen the Dabke dance online through my friends, you know, and they were giving me information about the authenticity of, you know, Arab dancing and music. So I always thought, oh, I'd love to dance. So she gave me an opportunity to do so, so I jumped right in.
And here you are now working hand in hand with a company that saves the traditional dances true to their form, and it's so wonderful that they're passing it on to the younger generations. But your story is that you learned this song in Arabic. You had to learn the language, and like you said, you want to keep it true and pure. So what is this song about, and then how was it a learning curve for you to be able to translate?
Well, Rana found out I was a singer, and she needed a singer, so she asked me if I would be interested, and yeah, was game. I did sing in many languages before because of my training. So I sang in Latin, I sang in German, I sang in Italian, Spanish, and, you know, French, English. English is the hardest.
I've been told that it is the hardest language. Yes,
to sing, so, and because of my French, I got our pronunciation of the language, so it was not too bad. There's still an accent when I sing. There always will be. Because if you learn a language after the age of 6, there will always be an accent.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. If you learn before the age of 6, chances are you'll sound like
no accent.
No accent at all. Yeah.
Wow. So what is the song called?
The song is called Al Watan Al Akbar.
And the meaning?
It's the greatest homeland. It's a song. It's very interesting. It's the genre is Arab classic. So and it's still, the Arab classic is still very alive in the region, and I have friends who wake up listening to Fairuz, and I know Fairuz, you know, and they still listen a lot to it in the Arab world. It's a nationalist song that was composed by Egyptian Mohammed Abdel Wahab in 1960, and the lyrics are from Ahmed Shafiq Kamel.
Oh, well, I thought I had the mouthful. I think you did.
Yeah, wait till you hear the song.
Oh.
It was a song that was composed in 1958. Egypt and Syria, they became united in one country. I think it was called United Arab Republic. It only lasted 3 years, and then they parted ways. Yemen was involved in that too at some point. And that song was to celebrate this union. So there's, when I say Naham, it's about melody. It's like this union together is like a melody throughout the Arab world, you know, and we talk about flags. So this song I will be singing, the children will be singing, and they will be carrying the flags of all the every countries of the Arab world. And then I get to sing, and then we get to sing the chorus again.
Well, please.
You want me to try?
Yes.
Oh, hopefully.
Josee.
Okay. حلوي يا مجدي يا ملي قلوبنا، حلوي يا نصري يا كسيرة يدنا، حلوي يا وحدة يا جمع شعوبنا، حلوي يا أحلى نغم فيها يدنا، يا نغم ساري بين الوهتين، بين مراكش والبحرين، في اليمن ودير الشي وجدة، نفس الغرن والأجمل وحدة، وحدة شبل العربي.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Josee. And I mean, it's always so wonderful to learn more about the different cultures in our city and what they can bring culturally through arts and entertainment. And really, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Special thanks to George Belanger, Jaron Rikus, and Josee Vaillancourt, as well as musical guests Red Moon Road and the Amadians. We'll leave you now with more on what's to come on the next episode of Backstage 360.
Siempre me hace reclamo, discutimos, peleamos, pero llego a casa y la noche de amor, eso ya arreglamos.